greatest commandment is to love the Lord your God with all your heart and soul and mind and strength. And he said, and the second is like it. He said, love your neighbor as yourself. As I examined my life, I realized I had been doing a degree of that in my medical practice in the United States, my ministry in my local church. But when I did an honest evaluation, I knew that I'd been given so much and that I certainly could do more. And that's what motivated me to do some short-term medical mission work. I practice medicine in Alabama, where there's not an awful lot of malaria and typhoid fever. It's always difficult to leave your comfort zone, to not have that consultant or specialist to refer a patient to. Here at the hospital in Togo, it's a tremendous challenge, but a very satisfying challenge. Every day is an adventure that causes me to rely heavily on my walk with Christ and my dependence on Him to truly do the healing. Those times have been some of the times where I felt I've been closest to the heart of Christ as I ever have. This child was struck by a motorcycle about an hour ago. Initially seemed to be alert, and just shortly after arrival began to have some seizure activity. We just lifted the child up, brought it straight down to the hospital, and within 5 minutes oxygen's going, IV's in, and treatment has begun. So it's a very quick process here, and that is really helpful for so many of these kids, because when they arrive, particularly with their malaria, they're often very sick, oftentimes pretty close to death, and I think it makes a difference in survival rate. If you look at Jesus' life, everywhere he went, he was confronted by suffering, hurting, needy people. He just had a heart of love and compassion. The way to love God, as I understand it, is by meeting the needs of these people. It's not some warm, sentimental feeling or a great praise and worship service, as wonderful as those are. It's showing love and compassion to those who are hungry and thirsty and hurting and suffering and needy. One of my prayers just about every morning is that the reality of God in my life would be so evident that I'd be able to introduce the kingdom of God to others. Hundreds and hundreds of people every year at this hospital alone come to know the Lord. As a result of that, numerous churches have been spawned, pastors have been trained. God is doing something amazing. This is a privilege of being a part of what Samaritan's Purse has been doing through World Medical Mission.